I'm Jeff Altman, the Big Game Hunter, and you are listening to or watching No BS Job Search Advice Radio. I'm your host, and welcome. I've been doing this show since November 2010. This is the oldest continually running show in Apple Podcasts for job search. 2,774 episodes. That's what today's is for this show. And I will tell you, it has been a delight. I like doing the video podcast better than I did the audio-only podcast back in the day. And the audio quality is much better than it was back in the day. And today I'm going to talk with you about job descriptions. What are they really looking for? Hope you find this helpful. Please give this show a great review wherever you listen to it or watch it. Please share it on LinkedIn. It will help other people. And I'll be back in just one moment. Today I'm going to be talking about job descriptions. And specifically, I'm going to discuss how accurate they are and what you can do to find out what a firm is really looking for in someone. I'm Jeff Altman, the Big Game Hunter. People hire me for no BS career advice and coaching globally because I help make matters so much easier for people related to a job search, hiring more effectively, managing and leading better, workplace-related issues, and much more. What I've learned over the course of time of interviewing HR professionals, interviewing people for my podcast and YouTube channel, is that at best, job descriptions are 80% accurate. That's because they can be outdated and may not reflect changes that have taken place in the role or the company since they were last updated or they last recruited for this position. In addition, if the job description actually is current, it may have been written by an HR professional who may not have a deep understanding of the specific role they're hiring for or asked good enough questions of the hiring manager to get anything more than a superficial explanation of the role and its responsibilities or the qualifications needed for the job. So, if job descriptions aren't always accurate, how can you find out what a firm is really looking for? I think the best way to do this is to ask questions during the interview process, specifically at the beginning of the interview, that will help you flush out from the firm and the person you're interviewing with what they really need or want. So what I always suggest people to do is to start off by saying, thank you so much for making time to meet with me. I recall the position description, but I want to get your take on the role. Could you tell me about the job as you see it and what I can do to help? And thus, instead of relying on the job description, what you're doing is at the beginning of the interview, before they ask you any questions, you're finding about their current thinking about the role, so you can talk about what you've done that matters to them and not just talk about what you've done. Later on in the interview, you can ask about the biggest challenges facing this person. What are the most important qualities that they're looking for in someone? What the goals are for this role over the next year, and what a typical day might look like. Particularly the first question I suggested will help you get a better understanding of what they're looking for and whether or not this role is a fit for you. And if you're not getting answers you're looking for during the interview process, don't be afraid to mentally walk away. I'm not suggesting you should leave the interview. I'm suggesting don't be so interested in this role because it's not really a fit for you. Even in recessionary times, there will be other opportunities out there, and you don't want to accept an offer for a position that's not a good fit. So to sum up, job descriptions are a good starting point, but they're not always accurate. The best way to find out what a company really needs is by asking questions during the interview process. And if you're not getting the answers you're looking for, don't be afraid to mentally check out. Make them fall in love with you, but don't plan on saying yes to an offer because there are other opportunities out there. So that's today's show. I hope you found it helpful. And if you did, here are a couple of ways I can help you even more. First of all, connect with me on LinkedIn at linkedin.com/IN/the Big Game Hunter. Mention that you listen to or watch the show. I like knowing I'm helping some people. Also, join me at JobSearch.Community. Now, whether you become an insider or not, there's a lot of stuff on the homepage to help you. Books, guides, video courses, videos, some good stuff to help you. And if you become an insider, you get access to all my video courses, books, and guides, and you can ask me questions, and I log in daily to respond to everyone. If you become an Insider Plus member, all the same stuff I've mentioned to you before, plus you can get me on a Zoom call to answer your questions more immediately. And if you're interested in one-on-one or group coaching, become an Insider Premium member. There's a lot there that we'll work on to help you land your next job. And you get all the other content as well. Hope you have a terrific day, and most importantly, be great.